Twin Cities Adventures. We're out in the workshop today, and I'm working on my candy boards. So what's the problem with my candy board? Well, they're pretty awesome, but the only thing about them is that there's no support in the center, so they kind of sag. And I don't want them to sag in the winter when I have candy on there and smush the bees underneath it. So I'm going to build some support brackets to go across the boards. All right, here's a looky at it, and you can see it does droop a little bit. Lazy design. Other than that, it's a great design. They do come with holes so the bees can come in and out, and you can vent your hive, but I plugged mine up with a little bit of screen, and I just stapled it on there. And then I used a hot glue gun, and I hot glued it shut because I don't want to vent my candy board because I have a quilt box that I put above my hive for ventilation and to absorb moisture because we have wet, sluggish, snowy winters here in Minnesota that last at least 5 months. And we have rain before and after winter, spring and fall, rain. So, yeah, we have a different situation here in Minnesota. So that's my deal. So I plugged up both of the vent holes on my candy boards, and then I just cut a piece of cedar, and I put that on here, drilled 2 holes, countersunk 2 screws on each side for starters, and you can see how much it sags right there. I mean, that's a lot of sag. And I'll end up taking the stapler and I'll staple that. Here, let me just put it like this. There's like 3/4 inch sag there, so look at that. I'll take my stapler and I'll staple that really good to it. And then I cut some lathing strips here that are also cedar, and I'll sandwich those together and make it nice and stable. So first things first, I'll get my stapler out and just take my staple gun here, and I'll just staple this to it. Okay, there is that stapled up nice and snug. Now I'll just take my piece of lathing strip here and I'll attach the two. So what I think I'm going to do is put a bead of glue underneath it, and then I'll just tack it into it. All right, now I'll just let that glue dry, and I'll have that in the upside down position for a while till the glue cures. There we go, all set. We'll just let those cure for at least half an hour or so. A couple hours, doesn't matter. All right, what's one of the most fun things about beekeeping? Modifying your hives. Come up with your own ideas, because remember, when it comes to beekeeping, everybody thinks they know more than everyone else does. So think for yourself, read your hive, come up with cool ideas. That's the fun of it. Thanks for watching Twin Cities Adventures. Out.